Hello, my friends. This is Sheree. How's everyone doing today? My channel is Turquoise Dreaming. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my craft room. I'm so excited to show you what I have for you today. I have been, oh gosh, I have a story. I have a story for you. So, we are kind of like downsizing within our own house. Have you ever heard of that? Decluttering also, because we have to. But, this is the house where my boys grew up in. I have two boys. And so it's a good sized house, but, we have, their rooms were empty, not empty, but, their rooms were available after they moved out. And so we kind of took over the space. I mean, we thought about moving into a smaller house, but my one son lives down the street, and my other son lives 10 minutes away. So why would we move, right? Plus, you know how it is when you move. It's like, and nowadays with the prices, you sell your house and you're going to have to use it all to buy another house because housing is so expensive now. So wouldn't make sense for us to move. So anyway, we kind of took over the space, and the upstairs is kind of like basically was their space. And so it's basically, we turned it into a big room up there was a family. We turned into a family room. Another room up there, which was a bedroom, was still a bedroom. There's a bathroom. There's a big closet, and there's what I call a common area, which we were using as an office. And now we have a couple moving into our house, and we're turning the whole upstairs into an apartment. It'll be a fully functional apartment. The only thing it won't have is a washer and dryer. Have a refrigerator, have an oven, have everything they need, and they'll have their own entry and everything. We're building a staircase on the outside of one side of our house where they can enter. So anyway, that means everything we had up there has to go somewhere. So we moved some of it down here on the first floor, but we were already in this space down here. So basically, we only had one bedroom available down here, which was my guest room. So I no longer have a guest room. And thank goodness I didn't have to give up my craft room. I couldn't, right? I couldn't. It's like there's no way. But anyway, that means there is some consolidating, quite a bit of consolidating going on. So I'm trying to, plus I moved all my Etsy stuff over to my eBay store. I'm not on Etsy anymore. I'm on eBay now. So I'm going through my stuff that I had on Etsy and kind of redoing it for eBay. But that is good news for you guys, because a lot of items I was selling singly, like one item, and now I've made some bundles. So right now I'm going through my linen chest where I kept my linens. It's a chest with a lid and everything. I keep my linens so they're not exposed to air or dust or anything. Keeps them clean, fresh, and nice. And so I've pulled all my linens out of there. These are all the linens I had in my Etsy shop. Not that I don't have more linens, in my craft room, but those might be up for, bundles too. If I need more room, I'm still kind of, I'm still consolidating. But let me show you what I got for you today, because I have some I think are really nice bundles. And so when you see this, hopefully they'll be in my shop. I'm going to be putting them in my shop while this video is uploading. So if you want anything, just hop over there. The link will be below, my eBay shop link. It's called Sheree Shop. So let me show you the first one, no particular order. Plus I have some bead dangles that I was working on this week, which I want to show you. All sorts of good stuff. So they're all tied with a piece of, this is a vintage sheet, and I used the colored part for, I don't know, there was a colored part on it that I used for something. And then there was a big, white part of the sheet. So the white part, or linen, whatever it was, I tore up into strips, which I used to tie things with, like fabric ribbons. So each one will be tied with a white fabric ribbon. So this bundle is aprons, all aprons. And these aprons, like I said, I had each one listed singly. So you're going to get if you want this, you'll get a bundle of aprons. Aprons. So this first apron is like a smock. So really cute. I think someone made it. I got everything here. I got it at thrift stores. So, but I think if there's anything on it, I'll let you know. But otherwise, they're pretty much, they're good. They're good. So this can be worn as a smock. It's all like this. Looks like cross stitch on this fabric, and it has this orange trim here, like seam binding trim. This is how you're actually supposed to use seam binding, but we use it for ribbons and crinkling and things like that in our journals, but that's how you're actually supposed to use it. And well, it was its intended purpose, I would say. And then here's the back. It opens in the back and ties. It has 2 ties, like one in the middle of your back, I think. Let me see. Let me get it to turn around here. Yeah, there's one at the neck, a tie here. And then there's one at the, like a little bit, about what, 9 inches down, where you can tie it. And that's it. It just ties around you. Oh, and let me point out one more thing. Here's the front again, and here's a pocket right here just on one side of the front. Right here is a pocket. So cute, right? It'll be great for, oh my goodness, hold on. I really bumped you. It would be great for a lot of things. I know my niece is a teacher, and for a while there, she was buying aprons to wear in the classroom, and she would be able to have, and so she liked one with pockets, a pocket or pockets where she could, have things she needs as she walked around. She taught little kids like 3, 2, 4-year-olds like that. And she still does. I'm just saying her job has changed. But so she would have those pockets available for things that she needed, or if somebody handed her something, as she was walking around. I don't know. She just liked those pockets to carry things around when she was, working with the kids. And it could be, I don't know, gardening, cooking, whatever, or just a collection of aprons type things. Okay, so the next one is this cute one. It's red and white gingham. It's pretty, when you put it on, let me see how far it goes down. I'm 5'7", and it has the top part here. This probably would go down, well, let me hold up to my waist. Hold on. Oh, okay, so this is about 3 inches above my knee, which is, you don't need it much longer than that. I'm 5'7.5". So this is red and white gingham. It's a thick material. It's not like a regular cotton. It's not upholstery, but it's like a thicker fabric like that. So it's a nice fabric. You can see I had it folded up, and it's barely wrinkled here. And then it has a waistband right here, a nice waistband with a long tie. So see, this is one tie. Let me show you. It starts here at the apron and goes and goes. So very long tie. Wouldn't have any trouble tying around anyone. And here's a tag. I did get it at a thrift store, but the tag says K-A-Y D-D-E-E. What does it say under that? I can't read the next word. Anything else you need to know on here? I'm just looking for the fabric content, and it doesn't have it right there. And it may have it over here. Cotton and something else, which I can't see. But anyway, machine wash, cold, with, similar colors. I'm trying to see what else here. Tumble dry, so not anything weird or anything that you can't throw it in the washer. And then up here on the top, it has this little, the part that goes over your chest. It says Kiss the Cook. And trying to make sure I got you all in the right thing when I tilted you. And then this part goes around your neck. And again, a nice long tie to go around your neck. So it has little kind of a pleated effect across on the underneath of the waistband. So it would be really cute. And it looks like, it was never used. Probably, it probably was new. and maybe someone got it as a gift or something, and they were like, I'm not wearing an apron. I don't need an apron. And they gave it to the thrift store. You know how that goes. People do that all the time, I'm sure. Get something they don't want, or not, maybe they thought they would wear it and they didn't, type of thing. So my impression is that that's probably brand new. No one ever used it and gave it to the thrift store. Okay, the next one. This one does not have a tag on it, I don't think. And someone may or may not have made it. Personally, I think someone may have, I'm like 95% sure that someone probably made this one. But it's so cute, and it's pink and white gingham, and it has the straps here to tie around. It's a pretty long skirt, and it has one pocket again over here. It has little stitchery on the pocket. See the blue, and it's like embroidery floss, blue and red, and pocket there. So one pocket ties around your waist. It's just a waist apron, and then it has a good size hem here, where it's a really nice job of sewing. Whoever did make this did a very professional job of the sewing, and then it has the embroidery again here across the bottom, the same, matching the pocket, blue and red kind of embroidery all across here. And it's a nice straight line. They did really good on the stitching, on the embroidery. So yeah, I thought that was so cute when I found it at the thrift store. And the last one, so that's four aprons. This one I just thought was really cute. It's white with a ruffle, and again, no stains or anything. And this one does have a tag, cotton and polyester, washable. So you see, this is just a skirt like apron that goes. Here's the tie. It's not a really long tie, so this might be considered a small. And let me see how it fits around my waist, because I think I'm average, as far as things go like that. What a description, average. Yeah, it fits around my waist, and I can tie a bow. Let me tie the bow. I want to tell you the exact, okay, yeah. It fits around my waist, and I can tie a bow. Like I said, I'm 5'7.5", so, not short, not super tall. But, so, and I don't want to tell you too much about my size, but I wear a size 12 pants. So that is for somebody my height, I think it's kind of average. I've always worn a size 12. I kind of got down into a size 10 a little bit. Couldn't keep it. Couldn't keep that up. I've always been, basically, if I wear a size 12 pant, I'm comfortable. If I try to get into a 10, right now I couldn't, but I'd have to lose a few pounds. Anyway, enough about my weight. Let's get back to this. I'm just telling you that so you know, kind of, I don't know what my inches are around my waist, but at least if I tell you I wear a size 12, you kind of know, right? If I'm 5'7.5". Anyway, there you go. That is the apron bundle. I spent way too much time on that description. So let's get on to the next one. And that's the tie for the aprons. Okay, the next one is a tea towel bundle. Yes, I had all these listed separately. And I don't even know what price as I'm putting them in there, I'm going to decide what the price is going to be. So it's going to be the price plus the weight for shipping. But, the shipping will be on top of the price. So let me show you. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tea towels. And tea towels are, who doesn't like a tea towel, right? So these two are the same, pink and white gingham, and they're kind of Eastery or springy, whatever you want to call them. You could use them for tea towels, or you could use them for your junk journals. That's my intended purpose, is everything, you know, could be used, you know, not the, well, you could, I've taken apart aprons and used the fabric for my junk journals too, because it was just an old vintage looking like old, you know, vintage, very vintage fabric. So anyway, this is has a cute bunny on it. That's the only decoration on a whole, you know, tea towel of, and it's pretty long, you know, it's kind of normal size. And I'm not going to open it up all the way. It's just, it's a good size. And it has, this one has a pink, well, it's a blue bunny, blue pot, like a flower pot with a bunny trying to get into it. And there's a little carrot right down there. So like I said, Eastery, springy, you know, whatever. And then this one, there's two of them. And it has the, both of them have this blue pom-pom fringe on it. So really cute, right? I thought they were so cute when I got them or found them. This one looks like an oldie. These don't look, I don't know how long these have been around. They don't look old, but they're really cute. This does look old and vintage, very vintage. It's smaller. This is probably one of the smallest tea towels I've ever seen or had, but really cute. Here, it's all like this kind of linen look, not stark white, but kind of off-white here. And then it's got this kind of like an applique with embroidery here of, I guess these are grapes, little flowers. You can see the green, the purplish. This is yellow little pieces of embroidery stitching around. There's little, you know, little yellow pieces are stitched like embroidery stitches. And then it has a little mint green kind of trim here along this edge, this like bottom edge. So you could call it a tea towel, you could call it a finger towel, whatever you want, but it's, you know, it's, I would say it's on the small side of tea towels or whatever, finger towels. But yeah, that's that one. Number two, oh, let's put them here. Keep them separate from the aprons. So I had quite a few, let's see, these I got at the same time, this one and this one. I had quite a few, and I've sold quite a few in my shop, in my Etsy shop. And these are what I have left of the bunch that I got one day. But these are really, these are very, I would say very large tea towels. Gorgeous. I got them at the thrift store, but they were never used. I guarantee they are new and never used. I mean, you can just tell. But beautiful yellow trim around here, just a yellow border. And then the flowers, you can see here. And there's ladybugs on here. Flowers and ladybugs all over the whole thing. So gorgeous on that one. Very big. Can be cut up for a journal cover. And then this one, really cute. This has even more options because it has squares on it. And same size as that one, but it has these squares. It has a little a red border right here, like a trim. And then these squares have different little pictures in them, so you can use them as a whole, or cut them out individually, or use the tea towel as a tea towel. But very nice. They have labels on them. It doesn't say anything earth-shattering or anything on there. So very pretty. You can see they say flowers, and they have flowers in the box, you know, the squares. And then the next one, different flowers. This one has a heart of flowers, a little topiary. I mean, really super cute, right? You could use these as pockets in a journal. You could cut this in a way that you could make journal cover. You could cut them out and put them on like some cardstock and make journal cards. Just lots of options there. So that's that one. And I've got to hurry up because I have so much to show you, and my descriptions are apparently being too long here because I'm looking at my timer and it's going. Okay, this one is, I'm going to call it the wine tea towel. This one is huge. Like, what do you call it, a bar cloth? That's what it reminds me of. 2001 it says right here, so if that's If this is as old as 2001, it's vintage. And here's like a wine label on the front here. You've got some red border, but I just thought this was so pretty. And you know, if I were going to keep this, I would probably just use it in my kitchen because it's just a cool, you know, nice. The you know, like a bar cloth. That fabric is just so nice to clean up with, but you can cut that out too and use it wherever. This one is green, kind of like avocado green, with cows. You've got a carton of eggs down here, and fish, just like, oh, kitchen-y things, like food related. There's a duck here, and what is this? Celery, mushrooms. Oh, is that a shell? Really cute and just pretty, I thought. And it looks like it was never used to me also, but I got it at the thrift store. Somebody didn't want it. I thought it was really cool, so I brought it home. And the last one is Christmassy, kind of a taupe background with this pretty merry and bright, the white poinsettia, and this is kind of off-white with green leaves. And you see the cranberry color one here with the pine cones. The other side, or the other half, is blank. So, yeah. Awesome things there. Tea towels. Okay, so we got through the tea towels. Oh gosh, I need to really go quicker. I'm going to try to go quick through this. Next two are doilies and things. So we did the tea towels, we did the aprons. Okay, so I'm going to flip through each of these. These are like, I'm going to call them doily packs, but there's more than doilies in here. So I'm just going to flip through and not really talk too much. You can see they're different sizes. Smalls, here's some fringe trim. Small, medium, and large. They're all in good condition, but not perfect. So, you know, they are what they are. And like I said, I had some of these listed separate, and I think I had two smaller bundles. So I added in my other shop. So since I took them out, this is a good size one here. See how wide that is? Very pretty with the pink and white. And I don't find the colored ones too often. So this is a rectangle one. You can cut out, you can use this as a whole or cut out all these little circles. It would be your choice. This one, I'm told, I've never seen these before. I found these at the thrift store, but I was told these are pot holders, or, you know, pot holders, like pot holders. And because they're two doilies together, so this side is colored, this side is plain, but of course you can use them however you wish. You could probably take them apart. Do they separate? See, they separate like that. So whatever you want to do. Great slow stitching type things. Junk journals. And each pack has 2 sunflower cloth napkins. I kept one of these for myself to make a journal with. I think it would be fun to make a journal out of one of these. So, or some of these. So I kept at least one. Oh, there's 3 in here. There's probably 3 in each one. So they're all sunflower cloth napkins. I have a little dress in here that you can use the denim, a little girl baby dress. You can use the denim, and you can use these, cut these out. You can like fussy cut, like loosely fussy cut around these little, they are embroidered pieces, and use that in your journal. I have done that before, and it works out really well. This is a butterfly with some flowers, and then you have all that denim, which isn't a lot, but you know, we don't need a lot of, if you use denim in your journal, sometimes you don't need a lot. You just need a little bit to do something with, a little pocket or whatever. And then I added this for this one with a little dress. I have a stitchery kit. This is candle wicking. Whatever's in here is in here. Let's see, is this open? Yeah, this one's open. So let's see what is in here. There's a pattern on the back of this paper here, and then a piece of cardboard. There is a piece of fabric here that you are to make your pillow with. This right here. And then This is another piece of fabric. Oh, the back of the pillow probably. So one has the pattern, one has the back of the pillow, and then here's all the thread. I don't know if you ever, if you've never heard of candle wicking, it was popular, I think I'm trying to think, because I did it. I did it when I was way, way, way long time ago, when I was younger. I think when I first got married or just before I got married. So I'm thinking early 80s, early 80s, or I don't think it was the 70s. I think it was sometime in the 80s, possibly. I don't know. But yeah, because I made some things for my house. Yeah, I was married. So yeah, it was definitely probably 80s or maybe even late 80s. Okay, so that is the one doily bundle. The second doily bundle, oh, we're doing good now. So this is another 2-layer one, like pot holder. This one's smaller. And there's a collar here, crochet collar with a little button on it and everything. Isn't it cute? Very nice. I've only found collars 2 or 3 times, so that's only like the 3rd collar I've ever found. Very nice doily there. And yellow ones, I might have found 2 yellow doilies in my whole life. so whenever I find a yellow one, I think it's like kind of like precious. But here's a yellow one. It's kind of an oval. You got this part in the middle. There's a little something there. Look, it's on this side too. But like I said, they're beautiful, but they might not be perfect. But as you can see, they're not like coming apart or anything. They're really nice. This one, beautiful also. Got this kind of flower detail there in the middle. It's got purple around the edges. So gorgeous. Let's see this. This is an ABC kind of cross stitch, I guess. So you can do what you want with this. Somebody was going to make a picture or a pillow or something, but this is a square of Aida cloth or cross stitch or stitchery fabric. And then they did the ABC there and a little bear, so super cute. And then another rectangle with the little circles. And then another pot holder, but a much bigger one. This is probably the biggest one in the group that I had found. Okay, here's the other side. 2-sided, all of them 2-sided. And then 3 of the sunflower napkins that I already showed you. And that is everything. Okay, so that is the doily bundles. Lots of variety there, right? Colors and different fun things. So let me show you. I've got just enough time to show you what I've been working on when I was watching TV this week. So still using up some beads, and that is part of my, I wasn't using my beads enough. Like I have all these beads, and I do these demonstrations for the different companies, BB Craft, N Beads, Co Beads, and so I end up with a lot of beads, and therefore I need to use them. So first I made these longer ones, and I have one in my shop now, and then these will be added eventually. I don't know if I'll add these today, but if you wanted one of these, well, there's one in my shop. There's about a 8 or 9 inch one in my shop, and then these will go in there eventually. But this one is flower beads with flowers. See the little flower beads here? These are all beads. Even the flowers are beads. So they're all beads, but they're all, I love all the colors and the sparkliness of them. They can be used with a journal or in your home somewhere, like hang them from a fan cord or wherever you want in the window to sparkle through the room with these. There's some, let's see, these right here, these little blue ones on this one are, I believe, glass. You can tell from the weight and the jingle that they make. They're just wax cord hung on a bulb pin. So you can add whatever you want to this or pin or hang this from something. So that's one long one. And this one is similar. This one's a little bit longer than that one. That's probably like 9 inches, and this is probably a 10-inch one. This one's super long. This might even be 12 inches. But this one's, instead of flowers, I use the butterflies I have a lot. I didn't have very many flowers. I think that was the last of my flowers, so I don't have any more flowers. And so this one has, I had quite a few butterflies. So this is a nice long one with, you hear the jingle, same, made in the same way, with butterflies. And then this is another, those are kind of, I'm going to say those are long. This is a medium one. So this one's probably about 7 inches. It's 8 inches. Same thing with the butterflies. Okay, really pretty. And then I said, so, well, I need to make some shorter ones. So I did. And these 3 are all about the same length, about, oh, what, 5 inches, 6 inches. But nice to hang on the side of a journal or, like I said, anywhere if you want just a little one. So if you want any of these before I get them in my shop, let me know. I'll send you, email me. My email is below in the Connect With Me section, at least, if not elsewhere, in the description box, and just describe the one you want or the ones you want to me. Like, say you want all the little ones, and I'll send you back a price and shipping and all that kind of stuff. But I probably won't get those in today. I just wanted to show you that they are going to be available in my shop whenever I get them in there. But I'm going to try to list all these little bundles for you before this video uploads. So thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.